everyone, I'm Shalima, your English coach. So, today we are going to learn sentences that you can use every day in English. These are simple, practical sentences that will help you communicate naturally and confidently. Okay, the goal is not just to memorize words, but to use them in real life. When you practice these sentences daily, your English will improve and speaking will become easier for you. So let's start with the greetings. When you meet someone, the most common sentence is, "Hello, how are you?" You can respond, "I'm fine, thank you, and you?" Or, "I'm good, thanks for asking." If someone asks, "How have you been?" you can say, "I have been doing well, thank you." These are simple ways to start a conversation politely. You can also say, "Nice to meet you," when meeting someone for the very first time. If you want to be a little more casual, you can say, "Hey, what's up?" and respond with, "Not much. You?" Or, "Just working or studying, and you?" So when you want to ask someone about their day, you can say, "How was your day?" or "How was your day going?" A good reply could be, "It was good, thank you," or "It's going well, thanks." So guys, if you want to show interest, you can ask, "What did you do today?" These are sentences that make conversation smooth and friendly. If you need to apologize, you can say, "I'm sorry," or "I apologize." If you want to be more specific, you can say, "I'm sorry for being late," or "I apologize for the mistake." When someone apologizes to you, you can respond it, "It's okay, no problem," or you can say, "Don't worry about it." These sentences help keep communication polite and respectful. When you want to thank someone, you can say, "Thank you," or "Thanks a lot." If you want to be more formal, you can say, "I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful." When someone thanks you, you can respond, "You are welcome," or "No problem." These sentences are very common in daily life, whether at home, work, or school. When asking for help, you can say, "Can you help me?" or "Could you please help me?" If you're asking politely, you can say, "Would you mind helping me?" When someone agrees to help, they may say, "Sure, no problem," or "Of course." These sentences are very important because asking for help politely is a key part of communication. When you want to give directions, you can say, "Go straight, turn left, or turn right." If someone asks, "Where is the nearest bank?" you can respond, "It's next to the supermarket," or "Go to straight for 2 blocks, then turn right." These simple sentences make it easy to guide someone or ask for directions yourself. When you want to invite someone, or you can say, "Do you want to come to my house?" or "Would you like to join us for a day for dinner?" You can also say, "Let's go to the park," or "Come with me." If someone invites you, you can respond, "I would love to, thank you." That sounds great. Or you can say, "I'm sorry, I can't, maybe next time." Sentences help in social situations and making friends. Okay, so when shopping, you can ask, "How much is this?" or "Can I try this on?" If you want to buy something, you can say, "I will take it," or "I would like to buy this, please." When asking for recommendations, you can say, "Which one do you recommend?" or "Do you have this in another color or size?" When paying, you can say, "Can I pay by card?" or "Do you accept cash?" These sentences are very useful for daily errands. When ordering food or drinks, you can say, I would like a coffee, please," or "Can I have a sandwich?" If you are at a restaurant, you can ask, "What do you recommend?" Or "Is this spicy?" When asking for the bill, you can say, "Can I have the bill, please?" Or "Could we pay, please?" Practicing these sentences will make your dining experiences smoother and more comfortable. When talking about time, you know, time, you can say, "What time is it?" Or "Do you have the time?" You can reply with, "It's 9:33," or "It's 2:30." If you want to schedule a meeting, you can say, "Let's meet at 5 p.m." "Can we meet tomorrow morning?" These sentences are very practical for appointments, meetings, and daily routine. When talking about your feelings, you can say, "I am happy," "I am sad," "I am tired." You can also say, "I feel excited," or "I feel nervous." Asking someone, "How do you feel?" or "Are you okay?" shows that you care. Expressing your feelings clearly helps people understand you better and makes conversation more meaningful. When giving opinions, you can say, "I think this is good." Or you can say, "In my opinion, this is the best choice." You can also say, "I don't agree," or you can say, "I'm not sure about that." Asking for opinions, you can say, "What do you think?" or "Do you agree?" These sentences help in discussions or debates and everyday conversations. When talking about the weather, you can say, "It's sunny today," "It's raining," or "It's very cold." By the way, "It's very hot today." You can ask, "How's the weather there?" or "Will it rain today?" Talking about the weather is a very common way to start a conversation with anyone, even strangers. When talking about your daily routine, you can say, "I wake up at 7:30, I go to work at 8 a.m., and I go to bed at 10 p.m." You can ask someone, "What do you usually do in the morning?" or "How do you spend your weekends?" Sharing routines helps people know more about your life and makes connections easier. Now, when expressing preferences, you can say, "I like coffee," "I love reading," I prefer tea over coffee." Asking about preferences, you can say, "Do you like movies?" or "What's your favorite food?" These sentences are great for conversations with friends or family. When expressing needs or wants, you can say, "I need help," or you can say, "I want to go home." You can say, you can also say, "I would like some water," or you can say, "I need a break." Asking politely, you can say, "Could I have some water, please?" or "Would you mind helping me?" Using these small sentences makes your communication polite and clear. When asking questions in journal, you can use sentences like, "Where is the bathroom?" "What is this?" or "Who is that?" You can also say, "When does the bus arrive?" or "Why is this happening?" Questions are very important because they help you get information and keep conversation going. When responding to questions, you can say, "It's here," or "It's over there." You can also say, "It's my favorite book," or "He is my friend." Simple answers like yes or no are often enough, but you can also give more details to make the conversation interesting. When talking about the past experiences, you can say, "I went to the market yesterday," or "I saw a movie last night." You can also say, "I have visited that place before," or "I have never tried this food." These sentences helps you share experiences and connect with people. When talking about future plans, you can say, "I will go to the park tomorrow," or "I'm going to study tonight." You can also say, "I plan to travel next month," or "I hope to learn English fluently." Talking about the future shows your intentions and helps others understand your goals. When giving advice, you can say you should study more or you should rest. You can also say it's better to take a break or try to speak English every day. Giving advice politely is very important and helps people see that you care. So, when making suggestions, you can say, let's go to the park, or how about watching a movie? You can also ask, do you want to try this? Shall we take a walk? These sentences make planning activities with friends or family easier. When asking for permission, you can say, can I go out? Or may I use your pen? Can I also say, is it okay if I open the window? Giving permission, you can say, sure, go ahead, or yes, that's fine. Polite permission phrases are important for respectful communication. When expressing abilities, you can say, I can speak English or I can swim. You can also say, I cannot do this or I cannot come today. Asking about ability, you can say, can you help me or are you able to finish the task? These sentences help in showing your skills and understanding others' capabilities. When expressing necessity, you can say, I must go now, or you must try this. You can also say, I don't have to work today, or you don't need to worry. Talking about necessity is common in everyday conversations and helps you explain rules and responsibilities. So, when talking about possibilities, you can say it might rain today, or you may successful if you try. You can also say this could be helpful or if it is possible to finish on time. These sentences help express uncertainty or possibility, which is very common in daily life. When expressing likes and dislikes, you can say, I like chocolate and I don't like spinach. You can also say, I enjoy reading books or I hate writing in long lines. These sentences help people understand your preferences. When expressing surprise, you can say, wow, that's amazing, or I can't believe it. You can also say, really, or no way. These sentences make conversations lively and show your emotions clearly. When expressing agreement, you can say, I agree or that's right. You can also say exactly or you are correct. When disagreeing politely, you can say, I don't agree or I see differently. These sentences are important in discussions or debates. When expressing gratitude, you can say, thank you very much or I really appreciate your help. You can also say, thanks a lot for everything or I'm grateful for your support. These sentences show respect and kindness. When offering help, you can say, can I help you? Or do you need any help? You can also say, I can do this for you, or would you like me to help? These sentences make your communication caring and supportive. When saying goodbye, you can say goodbye or see you later. You can also say take care or have a nice day. When someone says goodbye to you, you can respond it with the same sentence. These are polite ways to end conversations. When making a phone call, you can say, hello, is this name? Okay. Or can I speak? Then you have to add the name, please. First, suppose, can I speak to Shalima, please? You can also say, I'm calling about or I wanted to ask you. These sentences are very common for phone conversations. When answering the phone, you can also say, hello, is this Shalima? Or yes, speaking. You can also ask, who is calling? May I ask who's calling? These sentences make your phone communication polite and clear. When writing emails or messages, you can say, dear, then you have to write the name. Okay, suppose, dear Shalima, I hope you are doing well, or I'm writing to inform you. You can also say, please let me know if you have any questions, or looking forward to your reply. These sentences are useful for professionals and formal communication. When apologizing in formal way, you can say, I sincerely apologize for inconvenience, or I regret the mistake that occurred. You can also say, please accept my apology, or I hope you can forgive me. Formal apologies are important in work or professional life. When making request politely, you can say, could you please send me the document? Or would you mind helping me with this task? You can also say, I would appreciate it if you could. Polite requests make communication respectful and professional. Guys, when talking about health, you can say, I have a headache. Don't say, I have head pain. Okay? I have a headache or I'm feeling sick. You can also ask, are you feeling okay? Or do you need a doctor? These sentences are useful in everyday situations where health is discussed. When expressing emotions, you can say, I feel happy or I am sad. You can also say, I'm excited or I'm worried. Asking about emotions, you can say, how do you feel or are you okay? Talking about emotions makes communication more human and understanding. When complimenting someone, you can say, you look nice today. I like your dress. You can also say, you did a great job. That's very impressive. Compliment makes people feel appreciated and valued. When responding to compliments, you can say thank you or I appreciate it. You can also say that's kind of you or thanks. I worked hard on it. These sentences shows gratitude and politeness. When talking about travel, you can say, I'm going to the airport or I will travel next week. You can also ask, have you ever been to this place? Or what's the best place to visit in this? Talking about travel is a great way to connect with others and share experiences. So, when shopping online, you can say, I want to buy this item, or does this come in another color or size? You can say, you can also ask, what is the delivery time, or can I return this if it doesn't fit? These sentences are very practical for online shopping. When talking about quantity, you can say, I have two books or there are five people in the room. You can also say, I need a few minutes or we have enough chairs. Talking about quantity helps in daily tasks, shopping, and planning. When expressing certainty, you can say, I'm sure or I know it's true. You can also say, there is no doubt or I'm confident about this. Express certainty helps in decision making and clear communication. When expressing uncertainty, you can say, I'm not sure, or maybe you can also say, it could be true, or I'm not certain about that. Expressing uncertainty is common in everyday conversations and shows honesty. When expressing possibilities, you can say it might happen or it may rain today. You can also say it could be helpful or there is a chance we can succeed. Talking about possibilities help in planning and expectations. So when talking about habits, you can say I usually wake up early or I often go for a walk, or you can also say I sometimes eat out. I rarely watch TV. Talking about the habits gives insight into your life and routine. So, when expressing regret, you can say, I wish I had studied more, or I regret not telling you. You can also say, I'm sorry I missed the meeting, or I should have called earlier. Expressing regret is honest and helps improve relationship. These were the 300 plus sentences which I have shared with you. Is write somewhere or you can pause. You can take the screenshot of these and do the practice every day. These sentences, your English will improve. Okay, use these sentences in your daily life, in your practical life, and you will definitely start to speak. All right. So, and one more thing I would like to share with you here is a 30 days spoken English course on my channel, available free of cost. You can go and watch it. 30 videos are available, full content is available now. You can watch and improve your English. Okay, guys, if you haven't subscribed my channel, please subscribe it, like this video, and share it with your friends too. So, this is Shalima signing off. Take care and speak English with confidence. All the best.